Look, this the Black Holocaust. I knew it was prophecy. 1,000 times worse than the Jewish atrocities. Uneven playing field, there'll never be a fair score. Cause in 1619, that's when they declared war. We the 12 tribes, the ones that the promise reaches.
Give me that. Because if anybody comes up to me and asks me a question, I'm gonna answer. What's going on, brother? You got a question? You ever heard of the Hebrew Israelites before? The Hebrew Israelites. You ever heard of the Israelites before? What's your religious background? You're an atheist, right? So you don't believe in God. So are you atheist or are you agnostic? Atheist. So you don't believe in God. You know what atheist means? What does it mean? That's not what the word means, brother. The word atheist means without God. Get out. Right? So let me ask you a question. Why don't you believe in God? Why don't you believe in God? There's no proof of existence. So how did the world come to begin? You're not sure? Okay, so real quick, brother. That wouldn't be atheist. That would be agnostic. You know what the difference is? Okay, so what's an agnostic? What's an agnostic, King?
You don't necessarily your God, but God exists.
You're close, but not necessarily. Agnostic means you don't know. That's what it means, right? Is he up? Is he getting up? You leaving right now? All right, do some research on the Hebrew Israelites. You'll come to find out that God actually does exist. That's right. You see, our people rightly deny God because look at what they associate God with. This guy. Hold him up. Hold up, Caesar. They associate God with this individual. You got what I'm looking for? No. Forget that for instead right now. Malachi. I said Micah. My fault. I knew I wasn't tripping. Malachi, chapter 2. Watch this. I got a great question. Hey, can I ask you a question? Excuse me. Man, with the Obama bias show, can I ask you a question? You voted for Obama, right? Big fan of Obama? Now, can I ask you, what did Obama do to help black people?
Whoa. Probably not enough.
You said what? Can you name one thing he did for black people? You said what? Housing. Really? So are there more? ACA. ACA, what did that do for us?
Got your health care.
It got us health care, right? So are we worse health-wise prior to Obama or now?
Prior to Obama, yes, we were worse off.
Uh-huh. So we were worse off?
Yeah.
Really? So how can we see, for example, AIDS higher than when Obama was in office? And syphilis and all these various diseases, and obesity and things like that, alcoholism, drug abuse.
Well, are you going to blame that all on him?
I'm not saying I'm going to blame it all on him, but if you said he helped us with ACA, getting us health care, then we should see some of the fruits of his labor, right? We should see that in existence, right? So you're telling me between, when did Trump go in office? 2016, right? So you're telling me between 2016 and 2019, all the good that Obama did, Trump just destroyed it immediately.
He's been working real hard at undoing
Everything good that Obama did. So what are some good things that Obama did? Not just for black people, but for anybody.
Well, I know health. Everybody's, we're both poli-sci majors. Tell him some things.
Here we go.
What did he do that was good? He couldn't do much because the Republicans blocked everything he tried to do.
So what did he do? You said he didn't do much. So he did some, but what did he do?
Well, he passed a stimulus package, $800 billion, to try to get the economy going.
Pull us out of the recession.
So we're out of the recession? Who's we?
America, the United States.
America as a whole, but let's get more specific because do black people have a lot of wealth in this country?
No.
No.
The 1%.
The who?
The 1%.
The 1%. Now, out of the 1%, what's the majority demographic of the 1%?
Old white people.
Old white people. So, with that being said, who did he really help?
Old white people.
All white people. You see that? So that's who Obama came to help. Old white people. Right? But that's it. That's all I had. But now give me Malachi 2:7.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 7.
According to this Bible, do you believe in the Bible? According to this Bible, you ever heard of Jacob and Esau? So we descend from a man called Jacob. You guys descend from a man called Esau. We will be the Israelites. You guys are the Edomites, right? But read that.
Malachi chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
The priest's lips should keep knowledge. So if these people are, like you're a Christian, right? So, for example, here's a question. Does God love everybody? He does? Give me Romans 9:13.
Are you guys, who are you speaking for?
These people right here. You see these people?
Religion?
No, it's a nationality. We're speaking on behalf of these people right here.
So what are you trying to accomplish?
We're trying to accomplish the liberation and salvation of our people.
Okay, just your people?
Well, who needs salvation? Who needs to be liberated?
All of us.
From what?
None of us are doing very well right now. With
Really?
the police we have in the White House.
Really? So we're not doing well?
No.
So, okay, let me ask you another question, right? Who, out of the top 10 richest people on the planet Earth, how many of them are black?
I don't know.
0. How about top 50? 0. Top 100? 0. Guess how many of the top 10 richest people on the planet Earth are white? All 10. So, you guys are doing great.
I'm a school teacher. I don't make that much money.
Oh, okay, so who makes, so let me ask you something, right? You're retired, so you're both retired school teachers, right? Do you guys get pensions?
Yeah.
You do, right?
So does everyone else who works for the school.
Oh, okay, right? So let me ask you a question. Who owns more wealth in this country? White people or black people? So when you say you guys aren't doing so well, which I would completely disagree. That's what she said.
I said I'm a school teacher.
I didn't. I said her. She said, "Well, we're not all doing well. We all need to be liberated." What does it mean to be liberated?
Well, we got to get something to eat. I'd love
All
to
right,
stay
all
in
right.
the debate.
Well, according to the Bible, God is only dealing with these people on the sign. God only loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and nobody else are going into captivity. Yes. Yes. Is there something wrong with that? You're right. I don't know you, but give me John 8:44. I know your father. Yeah, I do. I know your father. John 8:44.
This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. You are of your father, the devil.
What?
The devil.
Your father's the devil.
You can get a fine passage in the Bible to support just about anything you want to support.
So I want you to support what you. I want you to get a Bible verse that supports what you say.
I gotta
You said she said you can find a Bible verse to support anything you want.
I'd be better off attacking people that are trying to do harm to you, not people.
Well, listen. Secretly, I don't believe any of you are trying to do righteously by my people. Because what is your track record? Hold up that sign right there. Hold up that sign right there. Who committed those acts? Who committed? You said.
So did you do everything black people did that was bad? Is
What did we do bad? What did we do bad? We are held responsible for it. That's why we're in slavery right now.
African dictators who murdered their people.
Those aren't our people. Those aren't our people. Those aren't our people. No. Those are Hamites. We're the Israelites. Yeah, according to the Bible, you're the Edomites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the Thomas Jeffersons, the slave owners, those are your people. And you have to pay for those crimes.
He's not one of my heroes.
Well, it doesn't matter if he's not one of your heroes. He's still one of your people. And your nation
Because
touts
he's
him as a
white
hero.
and I'm white?
Yes.
That's not fair.
Well, you know what's not fair? What's not fair is that a police officer, for fear of his life, can come kill me and get away with it. But let them kill you. You're going to get all over the damn news.
So the fact that we're fighting to stop that doesn't matter.
You're not. How are you fighting? What are you doing to fight to stop that?
Politically, we're
What are you
voting
doing?
for people that are trying to
Oh, you're voting for who?
What do you
Obama?
expect us to do?
What do I expect you to do? I don't expect a damn thing from you people. Oh, what should I expect from you people? All you've done is rape, rob, and murder everywhere you go. Watch this. Can you name me a country? Oh, it's right. Watch this. Watch this school teacher. He teaches at school, right? Name me one country where white people went where they didn't rape, rob, and steal.
That's not me.
No, you said that's. I said wherever white people go, you guys rape, rob, and murder. You said, well, that's a real intelligent question. So now let's see if it's a real intelligent question. I'm asking you, where do white people go where they don't kill? So how is it a ridiculous statement? How is it an overly broad statement?
There's plenty of cultures who've done that.
Okay, no, really? So I can name a country where black people have gone where they haven't raped, robbed, and
How
stolen.
about the Japanese?
No, how about no? Hold on. That's one. That's okay. Hold on. Did Japan invade Australia? Yes, I have heard of the Nanking massacre during the 40s and 50s. I have.
So a lot of cultures have done that.
That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point what I asked you. No, this is the point. I said everywhere you go. I said everywhere white people go. Name me one place. Hold on, man. Name one place where white people have gone where they didn't. He's not an intellectual, so he has to yell. He has to yell over me and can't answer the question. But he's some school. You're some teacher, right? Name. This would be so simple. Name one place on the planet Earth. One place where white people have gone. No, find one. Hold on, man. Answer the question. Name one place on the planet Earth where white people have gone where they rape, rob, and steal. Name one place. Just one.
How about right here? I'm not rape.
Are you kidding me? Right here. Hold up that sign. So you guys didn't do that right there?
I didn't do it.
No. So did white people do that right there?
Yeah,
So what do you mean right here? You did the worst atrocity on the planet Earth right here.
Black people haven't done bad stuff too.
Have we done this? Have we done this? Have we done that right there? Did we feed babies to alligators? Oh, that's ridiculous. He's got a big smile on his face. That's ridiculous. You want to talk about the Japanese? Have the Japanese conquered the planet Earth? Huh? Did the Japanese invade every country and just destroy it? Oh, they tried. Did they succeed?
What does that have to do
Oh no, because the premise, my point was, where do white people go? Listen, man, listen, you just asked me a question, I'm going to answer it. Here's the answer to your question. My question to you was, answer this question, where did white people go? Well, good, I'm glad he died, man. Where did white people go? Yes, I am. You're damn right I am. Where did white people go where they didn't rape, rob, and steal? Answer that question.
You can't say white people, that's not even
Yes, I can. Where did Caucasians go?
That's not a thing.
What do you mean that's not a thing?
Where's Caucasian?
Caucasus Mountains. That's where Caucasian comes from. So people who descend from the Caucasus Mountains, where did you go? Where did y'all go? Where did so-called white people, Europeans? This dude's a school teacher. Did you teach black kids?
Yeah,
See that? This is why we need to have our own teachers, man. Because you're gonna have some peon like this teach our people. He can't even answer a simple question. Where did white people go where they didn't rape, rob, and steal? It's a real simple question, man.
There's no rape, rob, and steal right here, right now.
There's no rape, robbing, and stealing in America?
Yeah, for
Are you this is guys? Yeah,
Sir. Okay, so you said there's no rape, robbing, murder right here, right now.
Not just by white people.
Oh, okay, listen. So how did white people get to call this place Atlanta? Hold on, no, we're having a conversation. Why you gotta pull them away? We're having a conversation. How did Atlanta become Atlanta? Did rape, robbery, and murder have to occur for Atlanta to become Atlanta? Did it have to? Just honestly.
I don't condone any of that.
No, I'm just asking you, is it a fact that it had to happen?
You know,
Is it a fact? Can you just answer the question? Is it a fact?
King made a mistake when he
Listen. I will answer your question as soon as you answer mine.
What?
Did rape, robbery, and murder have to occur for Atlanta to be Atlanta?
That makes no sense.
Oh, how is that not an intelligible question? Can you explain? What's unintelligible about the question I just asked you?
Yes, rape, robbery, steal has happened everywhere.
No, I'm asking specifically. I'm asking specifically.
No, it didn't have to happen
in
for
order.
Atlanta.
No. Did it in fact happen for Atlanta to
Here
exist?
and everywhere in the world.
Okay, so that's the point. So for you to say it's not happening here right now, that doesn't take away the fact that it had to happen in order for this to be established.
What's your point, though?
Because we have to deal with the root cause of an issue. You cannot solve an issue. The solution is the extermination of white people. That's the solution. That is the solution. If you guys didn't exist, it would be so much less of it in the earth. It's just that simple. Go ahead.
Yeah, like when you go, watch this, right? When you have cancer, what do? You go to a radiologist, right? Now, does your radiologist tell you, I know you got cancer and stuff, but let's try to reason with the cancer. Let's go on marches to try to get this cancer to stop harming us. No. What does the radiologist do? They give you something called radiation. What does radiation do to cancer cells? It kills them. So we have a cancer cell on the earth. Someone who goes, it's like, is that a real difficult question I'm asking you? Where did white people go where they didn't rape, rob, and steal?
That's right.
Where? Name one country. Then he's gonna bring up, hey, Alazar, Chief. You know what this dude just brought up to me? What? The Nanking Massacre.
Listen, we know about that.
Listen, I'm very familiar with Nanking, right? But did Japanese go over the planet? Like, tell me when the Japanese invaded damn Poland and tried to exterminate the people of Poland. They never did it. The only people who have gone literally in every single country and killed and raped and stolen and robbed is white people. Like, just start naming countries white people have gone there and stolen them. Right. Name a country. They've gone there. They've been there. They're in South Africa right now. What are you white people doing in South Africa? Right. Why is the national language of South Africa English? Right. They're not supposed to be speaking English in Africa. Or why is the number one language in Australia English? Because you killed the Aborigines of Australia, right? Exterminated them damn near, and then set up your own infrastructure. The same thing you did with the South Africans, and they're starting to fight back, right? But this place is so polluted, man, and everybody's coming to find out that. Give me Obadiah, matter of fact. Give me Obadiah. Everybody's starting to wake up to the fact that these white people are just the most evil people on the planet Earth. That's right. They're just. Oh, sister, am I lying? She ain't lying. She know I ain't lying. She know I ain't lying. She knows it, man. Everybody, and this is the code thing. All of our people inherently know it. They know it. That's why, like, my dad got with a white woman, right? and produce me. But watch this. My dad used to always tell me, I quote him, son, what did I tell you about hanging with them crackers? He used to always tell me that. Because all people inherently know that these people are the devil, man. They know it. All people, blacks and Hispanics, we know from these white people's track record that they're the devil, man. It speaks for itself. They may try to, oh, well, that's wrong, but deep down they know it. That's why, listen, I couldn't be caught dead bringing a white woman home. No, she knows. She look at the camera. Come on, these white people know they're the devil. That's right. These white people know that they're the devil, man. So when are you blacks and Hispanics gonna finally just say it, man? Say it loud, okay? You that are greatly despised among the heathen. Give me that.
This is the book of Obadiah, verse 2. This is Obadiah, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
So the Bible says that these white people are greatly despised. Everybody hates their damn guts. That's what the Bible says. Oh, is that wrong, sister, for me to, is that wrong? Is that wrong for me to not to like the same people that rape, rob, and murder our ancestors? That's the crazy, but now I'm a hate monger. Is this hate? Who can tell me? Let me say something real quick. Who did this? What race of people did this right here? Who can answer that? Who can answer that? See that? Now she got to turn her daughter's ears away because she doesn't want her daughter to know the crimes of her ancestors. Yeah, we're talking to you, yes. Because it's shameful. That's shame. That's a damn shame to do that to a people. To feed babies, infants, newborns, to alligators. What kind of sick people does something like that, man? Like, I wake up in the morning, okay, let me read the Bible. You know, let me play some NBA 2K. The white man wakes up, let me feed some babies to alligators. That's because they're sick and no, I mean, no, I'm serious though. That's sick, man. That's really sick and deluded. Only a sick and deluded people can do something that twisted, man. Keep going.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Yeah, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. You thought that you were this great company, you're this great man of the planet. Give me Jeremiah 49 now. You thought nobody can bring me down. That's what they say about America, right? America's going to be on here forever and ever, and nobody's going to take America down. Well, God's going to take America down for what they've done to God's chosen people. Jeremiah 49, and start at verse 7.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus said the Lord of hosts, there's wisdom no more in Teman.
There's wisdom no more in Teman? That, like this guy, it's a rhetorical question. That school teacher, you're supposed to be a teacher, someone who teaches. But you can't answer a simple question. Is wisdom no more found in these white people? Because when you think of someone, like, first thing that pops into your mind, you think of the smartest person of all time. Of course, us, we don't think about Albert Einstein, but typically that's what someone would think of. Albert Einstein's the smartest person of all time. E equals MC squared. Because they lift themselves up to be the smartest people on the planet Earth. Let me tell you something, man. Blacks and Hispanics are the smartest people on the planet Earth. That's why even us in slavery are coming out with these great inventions. Inventing the damn, the color television. Inventing the light bulb. Guess what? Thomas Edison did not invent the light bulb. Lewis Latimer invented the light bulb. Okay? He invented the light bulb, rather. Okay? You white people did not invent the light bulb. Black people invented the light bulb. Everything good in this planet Earth, basically, we invented. Everything bad, y'all invented. The nuclear bomb, AIDS, you know, things like that. Go ahead.
Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?
Now, real quick, they're going to this event, right? Who in this crowd can tell me one thing that Obama did for black people? Everything? Like what? Okay, all right. So, now, can I ask you a question, though, sis? Sister, can I ask you a question? Can you name one good thing Obama did for black people? You see that? Why can't you? If he's this great man, why can't you name one good thing he did for our people? Because Obama didn't do any good thing for black people.
Right.
Sister, can I ask you a question in the orange? Sister, can I ask you a question, please? She said no? All right, go ahead, man.
Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedon, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. If grape gatherers come to thee, will they not leave some gleaning grapes?
So imagine if you had a vineyard, right? Imagine y'all got a big field with some grapes. Now, if someone was hungry, right, and they wanted to go eat some grapes, they would eat till they were full, right? Not the white man. He's going to take every grape. He's going to take the vine from which the grapes grew from. He's going to take the soil. He's going to take your house. He's going to take your wife. He's going to take your kids. And he's going to take your life. Go ahead.
If these by night they will They will destroy till they have enough.
Yeah, they will destroy till they had enough. But the white man is something called insatiable. I mean, he can't have enough. He just has to keep killing and killing and killing, and he never can have enough. You already control the planet Earth. But guess what? I guarantee you, man, if there was life on Mars, the white man would have a ship soaring to Mars, going to enslave Marvin the Martian. He would be, or if Superman existed, they go to damn Krypton and start trying to enslave them. Keep going.
But I have made Esau bare.
He's made Esau bare, meaning what? Because we've, as it says in Revelation, we've lifted up the skirt of Babylon. We've exposed them for all their lies and their deceitfulness and their wickedness. Right. They can no longer hide behind this, what's as the scriptures call it, the untempered mortar, that whitewashed wall. They try to just paint over everything. They try to paint over history. That's why, hold up Caesar, matter of fact, hold up Caesar. That's why they have this image right here. They tried to whitewash the Messiah. Go ahead.
I have uncovered his secret places.
Yeah, God has uncovered the secret places of you white people, man. And we're starting to realize that you people are not just. You people are not going to save us, and that you people are emphatically the devil. Period. Now, who can answer one good thing that Barack Obama did for black people? He's all right. He's all right. Name one good thing Obama did for black people. Y'all all going to in support of the Obamas. Now, just name me one good thing Obama did for black people. You can't. You can't do it. Keep going.
And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled.
Yeah, you white people are not going to be able to hide behind your lives much longer. We're starting to wake up. Black and Hispanics are starting to wake up to how evil you people truly are. And how you're not our friends. And how all you do is rape, rob, and murder. And all you do is want to kill and extort black people. Go ahead, Hispanics.
And his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. Leave thy fatherless children. I will preserve them alive.
Yeah, what are we telling Esau? Leave your fatherless children. I'll preserve them alive to pick cotton in the kingdom of heaven. Keep going.
And let the widows trust in me. For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup has assuredly drunken.
Yeah, the children of Israel, sister, you need to get away from that devil right there.
Get out!
Get away from that devil, man. Yeah, that dude looks like he just got off a plantation. Right? But it says, read it again.
For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink.
The children of Israel, we weren't supposed to drink in that cup, but we drank. Go ahead.
Of the cup has assuredly drunken.
The Chicago nigga. Chicago, nigga.